They shape what we see, what we believe, what we fear, and what we love. But what if behind the laughter, the gunshots, the love scenes lies an invisible hand? This is not about movies, it's about the people who make them and the power that make them. Since World War II, Hollywood was working hand in hand with the US government. During war, they made propaganda, and today they make blockbusters like Top Gun, American Sniper, Zero Dark 30, all approved and assisted by Pentagon. What if you want military tanks or jets for your films? Then your script must show the military in a good light. That's non-negotiable. The CIA and DoD have influenced hundreds of scripts, from thrillers to kids' cartoons. Do you know why? To shape perception, to build soft power, to recruit, and to justify war. In 2013, the CIA admitted it had an entertainment liaison office. Their job is to shape scripts, to guide storylines, to approve or kill films. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is an actual policy. The Pentagon has influenced over 800 films and 1100 TV shows. And here is the catch. If you want access to military gear, bases or personnel, your script goes through their desk, line by line. Still don't believe it? Iron Man was rewritten to make the military look like the good guys. Argo was supported by the CIA because it made them look like global saviors. Transformers featured military tech and jets because it was co-produced with the Pentagon. Even Marvel has a long relationship with the Department of Defense. Captain Marvel was shaped by Air Force consultants. The Navy used Top Gun Maverick as a recruitment ad in disguise. Why is that every time aliens attack, the US ends up saving the world? Because they want you to believe that United States is unique and holds a special place among nations. Every time there is a global crisis, the US always emerges as the world's messiah. You have seen these films, you have applauded, you have cried. But what if they were never just entertainment? What if you are being emotionally programmed, not by a piece of fiction, but by a strategy? And do you know who owns these studios? They are not filmmakers. They are finance giants. BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street are the top shareholders in 88% of the S&P 500, including media empires like Disney and Warner Brothers. This is not about storytelling anymore. This is asset management. This is global narrative control in Ultra HD and with surround sound. You have seen endless war heroes and corrupt villains. But tell me why mostly the bad guys of the fictional movies are from Russia, Gulf, North Korea, or lately China? But where are the films about the Rothschilds? The truth behind the Federal Reserve, the profit machine called Big Pharma? You won't find many because these stories don't get funding or distribution, and they don't fit the script. Let me give you few examples. Example 1, The Day After. In 1983, this movie showed the real horrors of nuclear war. It shocked millions. Reagan himself said it changed the way he saw nuclear weapons, but the Pentagon tried to delay the release. You know why? Because it showed the truth, not the glory of war. Example 2, Loose Change. An independent documentary asking hard questions about 9/11. It went viral online, but it was blacklisted by mainstream media, and public screening was blocked. Critics were threatened. Its creators were harassed. Example 3, Grey State. The film never saw the light of day. It was about government overreach, martial law, and surveillance. Then the director, David Crowley, was found dead. Wife, child, him, all gone. Officially, it was a murder and suicide, but many still whisper, what did he know? Example 4, directed by a former doctor who questioned the vaccine research. Whether you agree or not, the film was pulled from Tribeca Film Festival, allegedly after pressure from powerful groups. Robert De Niro, who backed it, said there is more to this. These are not just missing films, they are missing questions. Cinema tells stories, but who decides which stories deserve a voice? Don't just blame Hollywood. Every powerful nation does this. China funds historical dramas to rewrite the past. Russia uses cinema to rally nationalism. Even in India, films like Kashmir Files stir public opinion. Isn't it about showing one side of the coin? And what about the timing of the film? Narrative is now a tool of statecraft, and cinema is the new battlefield. Propaganda films distort or rewrite facts. Events are altered or fabricated to push a specific agenda. It involves deliberate manipulation of facts, strategic distortions to shape public opinion. Films like Triumph of the Will, Why We Fight series, Birth of a Nation are designed not to inform but to control perception through falsehood or fabrication. Then there are films made for perception building. Facts may be accurate, but only one side is shown. It's selective storytelling, not false, but strategically incomplete. They present true or mostly accurate events, but with selective framing. These films don't lie, but they curate. Films like Schindler's List, Kashmir Files are historically accurate, emotionally powerful, but ignore broader complexity. So let's be clear, not every film is a propaganda. Not every filmmaker is a puppet. Sometimes a story is just a story, but sometimes it's also a signal. Films build perception. Perception builds memory, and memory shapes how we vote, who we fear, what we believe. This is soft power, and soft power doesn't shout, it whispers. It entertains, it repeats, until it becomes a reality. Let's not shut our eyes, let's sharpen them. Let's not boycott stories, let's decode them. Because the most dangerous narrative is the one you consume without knowing you are being fed. Next time a villain has no face but a foreign accent, ask why. Next time a war looks heroic, follow the economics of the war. Next time a film moves your heart, ask who moved your strings. This is not about blaming artists, it's about understanding architecture. Do not rage at the Joker. Ask who built the circus and why you keep buying the ticket. Watch everything, believe nothing blindly. In films, what matters is not only what is shown, but what is left out and who gets to decide. The loudest lies are often told in the softest voices.